And now time for a full technical chart Bitcoin analysis with Sensei Crypto. And now on with the video.
Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, not too interesting, but let's have a look at the chart. Of course, I'm much more interested in the altcoins, but Bitcoin gives us a good indication. Again, I want to explain something quite quickly. Some people might be confused. Some people say random things. Some people don't know my strategy. At one point, let's clarify a few things. First thing was, what do we say? Bear market, we're heading down to 15,000. First target was 20,000, first buying opportunity. Go back in the streams, go back to when I used to call in on the show. Anything under 20K was a buy for me in Bitcoin. The next target was 17,000. We hit that. Anything below 70,000 is a good buy. We did have other targets, 14,000. We were quite close to hitting that. We did get as low as 15,000. They were all buying opportunities. Very hard to time a bottom. That's not what we were trying to do. We were trying to, like everything I say, you try and time your buys, not by the bottom, but low risk areas. And the first low risk area is 20,000, second low risk area is 17,000, and anything below you just ladder in. So yes, we didn't get to 14,000, we didn't get to 12,000, but we could have. So a few buys missed out, but we were in the market. What happened next? We went on that crazy beginning of year rally. I think I was in Switzerland. Price came down to 20,000. Came on the show. This was the banking crisis, and I said $20,000 Bitcoin. Buy. Again, not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. I think, is a great buying opportunity in my opinion. And that was 20,000 because we're back to that buy level. This was the first test to say that we put in a higher low. This is what higher lows are important. There's a low, and then there's a higher low. People are often asking me about how to trade, and they say they're picking up a lot of things during the show. So this is for those people out there. You see the low here, and then a higher low put in place. Low was scarier to buy, and then we continued up. Again, a few trades along the way. There was an amazing trade that we did on leverage. Took it up to 30,000. Then at 30,000, this was when I started getting cautious. 30,000, not the risk is higher. If this continues to the downside, this could be an area to pivot. So took a few profits, and then you see all the support lines we put in here in blue. This was areas to start buying in again, laddering back in, and that was at the 25,000 mark because higher low could be achieved there. There was the highs from here, which we wanted to get involved in, and then it hit 30,000 again. 30,000 was a bit where it was sort of risk off. It's more risky to be involved, so we were selling again at 30,000. Then we came back down to 25,000, so buying again. During all of this time, there was a few things in the back of my mind. Is the bull market is this going to be the bull market? Are we going to be coming back down to 15,000? That's why the 15,000 mark was being put out there. Normally we have a double bottom before the bull market. That's why we're a bit cautious. So we're selling at 30,000 slightly, buying back in at 25,000 because we wanted to be fairly risk off, leaving some capital in case we did come back down. And the market wasn't in a great place. The interest rates were going up. There was uncertainty in the market. So we're a bit laid back, still invested. Look at the crypto challenge. The evidence is there. 40% invested, buying altcoins, but not going all in. Because going all in is points where there's a big crash in the market. You want to have money, and I never want to be all in unless I get a great opportunity. Like oil, when oil came all the way down and went negative, great opportunity. You couldn't buy it negative, obviously. You couldn't buy it at $5, but you could buy it at I think $10 before trading was stopped. That was a no-brainer. That was an all-in situation. If Bitcoin dropped again and went down to under 10,000, that's an all-in situation. 25,000 is not an all-in situation. The first time Bitcoin hits 16,000 is not an all-in situation. It's a buying opportunity, but it's not an all-in situation. This was an area to buy in again. Recession hasn't come. It's come in the UK. The markets have been kept up in the US economy, which is good. No recession. Will it come? I think so. This thing can take a long time to play out, longer than I expected. We've come to a point where there's elections coming up. I'm not going to get all conspiracy theory, but people like to keep the markets in a good place before an election. Otherwise, everyone's going to be focused on The market's going down. We can't vote for who's in power now. COVID came in. It wasn't Trump's fault, but COVID came in and obviously lost the election. Maybe that was the reason, maybe that wasn't. But what I'm trying to get at is a bad economy at a time of election is not good for the president there. So I'm sure they want to keep the markets in good health. So we've got to a point where, are we going to get a recession when I said we are Q1 of this year? I don't think so anymore. I think we're too close to elections now. I didn't take that into consideration. But even without trying to time it and trying to say when a recession is, we were still invested because crypto was in a low risk area. And I always believe it should be part of your portfolio.
Thank you, Sensei. A great job as always. If you want further information and for all our socials and all the links, click above my head, down below in the description, and we'll put more things over here we think you'll enjoy. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.